Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to this little corner of the internet. So got a special video for you guys today. About a week or so ago, I sent off a random email to OCC Canada with a whole bunch of questions, just throwing it out there, and I got some responses back and I just wanted to share with you. So I'm just making today's video a little bit of just a Q&A with OCC, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learned something, and yeah, it was pretty interesting. Okay. First off, just a little bit of disclaimer. Some of the stuff may have changed by me sending out the email, getting the responses, and now recording this video. So keep that in mind, and going into 2022, also keep in mind that some of this stuff might be changing as well. It's not set in stone. So for some of my more international viewers, especially those in the US, this is for OCC Canada, so just keep that in mind. Things are going to be a little bit different from the American OCC or the UK or the Australian. But hey, if someone wants to do Q&As with their OCCs, go for it. Like, we want to learn stuff too, come on. Okay, so to get started, first question that I ask is there plans for tracking boxes? Because that's currently not available. You can't, in Canada, they don't have the tracking labels for the boxes, so I'm a little curious because I've seen that in the US and the UK. They responded with that they only offer it through their packabox.ca. There's a little option to follow your box, and unfortunately that's the only form of tracking that they have at this time. So a little sad, but it's still there. So in regards to the tracking question, I did ask if they have a general idea of where the boxes from the different provinces go to, if they know by chance, and it's like, no, they don't. It all goes to the processing center and it gets mixed up and sent out, so they don't really have any a full-on tracking of which shipment came from where. And one day, hopefully soon, we'll get the tracking. But again, tracking isn't a necessary thing. It's more of a curiosity for yourself. Just pray about your boxes and that it goes to the child it's supposed to go to. All right, so the second question was just that, are there any plans to increase the size of the shoe boxes? I know for myself, I am a overpacker. Those boxes are bulging, kind of. They require 3 rubber bands, just no judging. So the reason I ask is I know that the US boxes are bigger than the Canadian ones, and so I'm a little jealous. They responded that not at this time. They're not planning to increase the size of the shoe boxes because right now this is the most effective and cost-efficient way to ship them, as well as and it's the best size for maximizing the $10 donation that they recommend for the shipping costs. Outside of the official boxes, they do recommend average to mid-sized shoe boxes, so no boot boxes. And again, cost efficiency, and it just makes it more fair for the distribution events that they do. And let's see, and as in regards to cardboard boxes, they don't, they say that they don't break apart as easily when they're transported in Canada during the cold winter months. That is not something I had considered before. I remember hearing stories of like the cheaper plastic boxes might break, but I just thought that was the bumping around. I didn't actually consider the cold temperatures factoring into that, but it's a good point. Now, something I will add in regards to the shoe boxes is that in Canada, it's still really only the cardboard boxes that we have available to us to use. I know that down in the States, they're able to order plastic boxes, and while that's not available to Canada directly just yet, on the OCC Canada's resource page, there is actually a little blurb close to the bottom that says that if you really want to order official plastic boxes, I will link it down below. There's a website you can go to. I think it's like something like the Christian Bookstores distributor, or sorry, I forget the name. But you could go there. They come in groupings of 12. You can order them from there. Just keep in mind there is shipping involved, and you are ordering from the States, so there will be the exchange rate involved. But if you're so set on using official plastic boxes, that is an option for you. Outside of that, 6-quart bins, those are perfect. Those are great and very acceptable for packing and sending. So, all right, next up I asked, how has OCC changed over the years, program-wise? And one of the biggest changes is online boxes, being able to pack online, and also being able to set up goal pages. Or virtual packing parties. So those are new things that has come up since the inception of OCC. So that was pretty interesting, pretty cool. Not sure I would do an online packing party for myself just yet, but now I'm thinking that might be a good idea for this YouTube community that we have here. Maybe someone wants to get one organized next year, maybe? I don't know. All right, next question was, do they accept fillers? And the answer is yes, they do. The reason I asked is I know it's being promoted in the US. Haven't seen much promotion for it here in Canada, so just wanted to make sure. And awesome, if you got extras, you want to send it in, go for it. Now, in terms of packing, next few questions are just in regards to filling up the boxes. Next up, I asked, what is a common problem that comes up during processing? And they responded with that they still get a lot of toothpaste and liquids like shampoo. Even squishy balls with the liquid in them can ruin the contents of the box if they break. On that note, no toothpaste, okay? I'm not saying that to anyone specific, but just in general, no toothpaste, no those complimentary bottles of shampoo and body wash that you get at the hotels. No, keep that for yourself, use that for yourself. If you have a stash of them, I'd say go donate it to like the inner city missions or something. Just don't put it in your shoebox. They cause issues at customs. They can also break open and ruin the contents of the box. And yeah, it's like the squishy balls, as fun as those are, they can break. Keep in mind, if your box is stuffed like these, and they're going into a big carton and that thing gets jostled around, they can break. On their website though, if you look at some of their frequently asked questions, glow sticks are accepted because those are very thick plastic, and if it breaks, the contents stay inside, so those are acceptable. Now, I did ask a general question of what are some things they'd like to see included more often in the shoe boxes, and they responded with there isn't one specific thing. Each box is so unique, and they're happy to see a diversity of items. So keep being unique. Just keep in mind the what to include and do not include list that you can find on their website, and you'll be good to go. So I did ask what age group, gender gets the least, gets the most every year, and they say that it actually fluctuates from year to year, and they just ask for people to pack what is for the gender age group that is mostly on their heart, what they feel tugging on their heart. And they say that God provides in amazing ways, and their international teams are thrilled with the variety that they get each year. But if there's one age group that consistently tends to see the least, it would be the boys and in the 10 to 14 age group. But they do say that God always provides and it always balances out when they're distributing. So if the tug on your heart is to pack for that age group, go ahead. If your tug on your heart is to pack for any of the other age groups or genders, go ahead, you do you. But if you're thinking of trying to expand the boxes that you're packing for next year, that might be a group to consider for. And if you have any trouble, and if you're having trouble like trying to figure out how to even build one of those boxes, we've got an amazing community here on YouTube. There's so many boxing up and unboxing videos. You'll definitely find a whole bunch for boys 10 to 14. And OCC does have a just a suggestion list for all the age groups and for both the boys and the girls on suggested items to pack in, so that it is a really fun and unique box. All right, so I did ask if there was an increase in online packing this last year, and they said yes. Due to COVID, many people opted for this as they couldn't get to stores easily or do packing parties due to gathering limits or challenges, and they actually saw an increase of 3 times of online boxes when compared to the previous year. And it's like, wow, that is amazing. I've never actually packed a box online, but it's like, I think that'll be something I might experiment with in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so I did ask what happens after the online orders is placed and when those boxes are typically packed. And they said that they wait until December 31st to know what the box totals are. We buy items in advance to take advantage of good prices, and we finish packing those in Q1 of the following year. So pretty much by the end of March, those online orders are packed and ready to go. So I did ask how the destinations are picked in general for all the shoe boxes, and they said that Canada ships shoe boxes to countries in West Africa and Central America. There are 10 sending countries globally, and each country has a region that it distributes boxes to, so there's not really much crossing over. In case you're interested, there is a strategic approach to their distribution in each country, and an important aspect of that is their partnership with the national leadership team in those countries. The national leadership teams are comprised of local pastors and community leaders that have partnered with them. I did ask a very important question, and it was, are any boxes delivered by Christmas? So they said that the shoebox gifts are typically shipped out from the processing center by the middle of December, and depending on the distance that they must travel, some of them are delivered by Christmas, and that's primarily those in Central, South America, and Eastern Europe, depending on the sending country. Most of the gifts are sent via ship, and although the collection of Operation Christmas Child shoebox gifts is during the Thanksgiving Christmas season between Canada and the US, the delivery of some gifts is sometimes delayed due to international shipping, and they may not clear customs in the receiving countries until the spring. In addition, many countries that receive the gifts must transport the gifts to rural areas using very poor roads. And we've seen some of those videos where it's going sometimes on like a little raft or on camelback, or sometimes on very rickety roads. So it's, the outreach events typically occur from late December through spring each year, extending the joy of Christmas to the children that receive them. Next up, I asked what the differences and similarities were between the needs of the children between Central America and West Africa. And they said that the children from both areas just need personal items, and they love all the fun and thoughtful toys. The one main difference between the children from these regions is just the language that they speak. Besides that, children are children. So lastly, I asked what plans they had for the future of OCC Canada, and they responded with a resounding, their goal is to pack 1 million shoe boxes. So that is pretty cool. I know last few years we've been around the 400,000 mark, so it's like, let's keep packing, let's do this, let's get those numbers up. Yeah, and if you're just finding out about this, I know it's collection week, that's okay. You can go to a pickup or drop off location, grab a box, fill it up, bring it back. If you're watching this after collection week, hope is not lost. You can start buying items for next year. It's, hey, always good to start in advance. Or what you could do is go to Pack a Box online and fill up a box that way. So I might actually just do a tutorial on how to pack a box online. I've never done it before, but that'll be in the coming weeks. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video was informative for you and just maybe like answer some of the questions you didn't even know you had. So yeah, thanks for watching. Happy shoeboxing. It's collection week. It's a little friendly reminder, you've got a few days left to drop off your boxes. I know UK and Australia, your collection week is coming up, so friendly reminder, it's coming. Alright, so have yourselves a good day, happy shoeboxing, and stay blessed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!